What's up, YouTube? Tim is here. Here is my review for Jurassic World Dominion. Alright, now I'm going to say up front, I love the Jurassic Park films. Even the unpopular ones, like I really quite like Jurassic Park 3. I didn't mind Lost World. Fallen Kingdom was decent. So I had lots of hope for this new one, despite the not so great reviews. So I, of course, went ahead and checked out the new Jurassic World film. Uh, Now, I'm going to say up front, it's not the worst thing I've seen, okay? Like, it's definitely not as bad as, let's say, Morbius or Moon 4 or anything like that. I would say if I end up doing my top 10 most disappointing films of the year, this just might be number one. Yeah, like I said, it's not like a dumpster fire or anything, but I was just expecting a little more. There was some boring parts in my opinion. I'm like, how do you make a movie about dinosaurs attacking and make some of the stuff boring? Like, I mean, the first act was actually pretty decent. Like, it definitely had a really cool first act, but then it started out strong, but then it just did end perfectly. And it was also really cool to see the original trio. Like, it was cool to see Sam Neill coming back as Alan Grant, Jeff Goldblum coming back, Laura Dern. It was so cool to see those three come back. But man, they were just wasting a not so great film. I mean, you also had some other really cool like new cast members like plus so now the villains. Yeah, I admit definitely not great villains. I mean, the Jurassic Park films had some really cool villains. I mean, come on, Newman himself from Seinfeld was a villain. You had Vincent D'Onofrio and all. So you had cool villains, but yeah, the villains just wasn't all that strong in this. It's also cool to see Chris Pratt coming back because I love Chris Pratt. I think he is always great. Bryce Dallas Howard was decent, but sadly their talent was a tad bit wasted in this. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be down to see more Jurassic Park, anything in the Jurassic Park universe again. Whether it's like a new installment of this, maybe a whole new reboot, and hopefully it's a better installment because really this movie just wasn't all that great. Like, it's probably not even gonna be my top 10 worst movies of the year, to be honest. Because I would think it's like one of the worst things I've seen this year. It's definitely not, like I said, it's not on par with, let's say, Morbius or anything. But I will say was very disappointing. I mean, could have been a little much better, but sad to say, I can't really recommend it much. I mean, shame too, because God, I was so excited for this. But then, of course, I saw it, and I was so excited to see how great this thing was. And yeah, I so walked out pretty disappointing. And it is what it is. I mean, this is a little bit like the Fantastic Four film, to be honest. Like how the first act was all cool and everything was all great and all, but got really but got ruined by a not so great final act. So to me, this is a little bit like Fantastic Four in a weird way, but yeah, it is what it is. Sad to say, I cannot really recommend this movie too much. Anyway, let me let you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Jurassic World a minute? It's a what's over. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you would you be down to see more Jurassic Park based stuff in the future? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Him signing out.